Welcome, guys. Welcome to another episode on Veilcast. So today we'll be talking about choosing to pursue a blockchain career, and we have an amazing and a badass, yeah. So he's a blockchain developer. So I'll let him do the honors of introducing himself. Hello, sir. Introduce yourself.
Good day, everyone. I am Abimbola Adebayo. So I'm
Okay.
a smart contract developer. Basically, that's all about me. Reading
Okay.
stuff on blog.
All right. So he's a smart contract developer. That means he's very, very smart. Am I correct?
Yeah. There's a trick to smart contracts.
Okay.
The name implies. I usually say a smart contract is just as smart as the person that wrote it.
Hmm.
So
Oh,
this is
okay.
immutable. That's one thing you should note anytime you release a smart contract. Yeah.
Okay. A smart contract is as smart as the person who wrote it. Okay. Okay. All right. No problem. No problem. Now, the topic we are considering. So, let's start by asking you about your story. What you do, your background. How did you even meet yourself? Because the blockchain technology is it's a fast growing and relatively new tech. People are just trying to get into it. The Web3 fancy, the trend, and all sorts. So, how did you find yourself doing it, and what really prompted into becoming a blockchain developer? Like there are so many host of technology that you can actually learn probably in the Web2 space. So what really made you want to become a blockchain developer?
Well, I did not start with blockchain.
Okay.
The funny thing is, I got serious with development, coding late 2020.
Okay.
Late 2020. So I started with cloud practitioner in AWS. I got my license for cloud practitioning. From there to Flutter,
Okay.
UI, and now blockchain.
Oh, you really had
Very
a
much.
journey. Well, that's cool. That's cool. It's success that matters actually. So yeah, that's nice. Continue.
So that's just it. So basically, so the reason why it was like that was because I knew I wanted to build.
Okay.
I did not know the definite part at that point, but I was just picking what was available at the point. So I started cloud partitioning. I got the info that the state government is doing something relating to cloud development. I applied, got in. From there, I'm moving way up. I'm just fascinated about how the technology works. So since I work with cloud during those period AWS stuff and looking at all those availability and stuff. So gradually crypto came in place. I was a bit skeptical, okay, but how actually is this thing being implemented? So that's just how I got into blockchain development. And well, at this point last year, I don't know, I will be here as a smart contract developer.
Okay.
So it's just around like late September, October, I got to know about Web3 Bridge and how they train blockchain developers. So that's how I'm here.
Oh, nice. That's nice. That's all right. Cool. So you've been hammering smart contract developer. So is there any difference between a blockchain developer and a smart contract developer?
Yeah, there's difference. So
Okay.
it's just like smart contract. Basically, you're building applications on blockchain.
Okay.
So blockchain developers are more focused on the core tech that power smart contracts.
Okay. Okay. The core technology that powers the smart contract. All right, no problem.
Yeah,
So is there any chance that some can be both, or you have to, specify on one?
you can be both.
Why do you
It's just
say it like that? Why do you say it like that?
well, the thing is, you can be both in the sense that you don't start out with the knowledge of the input,
Okay.
but as requirement comes, it determines like the one you should focus on. And if you're someone that's just more of a progressive thinker,
Okay.
if that's the requirement of your job, so you might, let's say you start with probably Solidity on smart contracts. And probably along the line, you're discovering that you need to do some low level stuff with Go So you are going into the core then. So it just depends on your requirements and your role. Yeah.
All right, no problem. Thank you very much. So now, that being said, so technologies that a Web3 developer, a smart contract developer, anyone you want to call it, what do he or she need to like get started? Because a lot of people out there probably have a knowledge of Web2, and maybe they're looking to transition into blockchain career. So what are the technologies that they actually need to like get started and learn?
Okay. For me, I'm more focused on smart contracts as it
Okay.
relates to Ethereum and EVM compatible chains. So the major thing
Sorry,
I work
sorry,
with,
can you come again?
okay, I work with smart contracts as it
Okay,
relates to like Ethereum and EVM compatible chains.
okay,
That is
okay,
other blockchain derived from Ethereum.
okay,
So basically, what you'll be making use of in that kind of scenario is Solidity. You'll be
okay.
using Solidity trying to write your contract logic. So that's basically what you need to know as a smart contract developer. Then integration, where you use it as DS or 3GS, like.
All right. So EtherJS and Web3.js. So there are libraries on the JavaScript language, right?
Yeah, so EtherJS basically allows you to like, you know, smart contract basically don't have interface. They live on the
Yes.
blockchain. So
Yes.
in order to make it easy for people to connect with, you need your front-end interface. So which is almost similar as the way you work with your normal web applications. But the difference is that they have to have a way to communicate with the blockchain. And that's
Okay.
what it has. Web3.js allows you to do. It helps you like communicate, interact with the blockchain from your user interface. That's it.
All right. Awesome. 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 So now let's get practical, okay? Because I want this call to be very, very, educative and informative at the same time. So I want you to like, calm down. You can break all those, blockchain terms into something very, very easy to understand. So now building a career in the blockchain space. So I want you to like take it from start to finish. Although we all know everything is progressive, but let's just start from being a layman because there are so many ways you can actually start by building your own career. Maybe attending an hackathon, watching YouTube. So, but I just wanted to talk from your own point of view how someone that doesn't have any idea about the blockchain technology, the Web3 space can build his or her career from zero to hero.
Okay, from zero to hero, well, I would, if you want to start smart contract development,
Okay.
advise like you have experience programming,
Okay.
most importantly JavaScript or TypeScript. If you have good knowledge about that, especially with any of the object-oriented languages, the frustration while learning Solidity will not be much. So basically,
Okay. All right. No
that's
problem.
it from like
So a
get.
programming knowledge is a prerequisite.
Yeah, although yeah, people say you can do anything as long as you like put
Put
your
your
heart to
mind to
it.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but like everything still connects together. If you have experience with JavaScript, any object-oriented programming language, it will make your, just like I've said earlier, your frustration while learning Solidity because
Okay.
a lot of things are still like confusing.
Okay.
Well, I think even Solidity is not that old. A lot of things are still changing. So it's just like that. So it's just those ones you like because you've conquered some stuff using JavaScript, using OOP, it will be easier
Okay.
for you to like using Solidity. Yeah. Those experience you've gathered from there will actually help you.
All right. So you've mentioned having a prerequisite knowledge about programming language. Then so what's the next thing to do? What's the next thing?
The next thing to do after learning is the best thing is build while you learn.
Okay.
It's not don't don't get into tutorial by learning, learning, learning.
I was about to talk about tutorial hell too because a lot of us actually watch like lots of tutorials. You are building what the person is building, but he's running over there. He's not running on your own computer, or you build something that the person built online, and you're like, man, I can build this thing. Like I can build this thing. Whereas you cannot even build your own thing.
That's a terrible place to be in. Like, to tell you how it makes you feel like you know what you're trying to do, but in the real sense, you don't know until and that's how it actually
Okay.
affects like your system and stuff. Because okay, yes, I was able to follow this tutorial to build this thing. Okay, now do this. Where do I start from? That's not the issue. So basically, you just try as much as possible to build right. Then give yourself tasks, give yourself challenges, and like that. Yeah.
Okay, nice, nice. So having a knowledge of programming language, build while you learn. Now, what's the third step?
So contribute to projects. Basically,
Okay.
the good thing about Web3 and the dynamics about it is that it's no more about certifications. It's more about what you can do, what you can offer to the companies. So most of the time, there are open communities, Discord servers, contribute to like maybe you after while you are learning, you discover some errors, some things that can be corrected. Because most of the time these blockchain projects are on public repo.
Okay.
So you can submit your review, submit your PR there and see how it goes. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. So after you've contributed to all these projects, I guess that's the most of it, right? Or is there any other stage apart from that? Because once you're contributing to this thing, you're really gaining that industry experience or something.
Yes, you are gaining industrial experience like that, but let's say before you get to that point of like contributing to project, try
Okay.
and replicate some of the live projects
Okay.
available, try and implement it, add
Okay.
your own twist, understand those code bases, those large code bases, and see how well you can move with that. Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you very much. So while you were, actually trying to like grow and build yourself in the world of blockchain, now blockchain is like your career, and I'm sure you are not planning to change anytime soon. So when you were trying to what did you say? Okay, why would you change? Awesome. So now, when you were trying to like, build and develop yourself, so what were the resources that you were going through? What were the maybe websites you were constantly checking to get more information? So if you can share, that would be very, very nice.
My current level, current achievements, I owe it all to Web3 Bridge.
Okay.
So like my go-to resources, like my current level now
Okay.
in smart contract development, I owe it all to Web3 Bridge.
Okay.
So basically, Web3 Bridge is a company here in Nigeria that runs a training on blockchain development for all and everyone. You can come on site, you can participate remotely. It is usually a 16 weeks program, hands-on training on blockchain smart contract development. You get to learn about the design architecture, standard practices around smart contract development. And for those 16 weeks, it is actually free. You're not paying anything. And for those coming on site, your accommodation, feeding, and internet are all covered. So all you just have to do is come with the learning and collaborative mindset, because Web3 Bridge is no more of like show yourself. It is more of collaborative learning. We believe in like because we have this, as you come into the program, we bring you from the stage of the known to the unknown as you dive into smart contract development. So that's my major resource about blockchain development.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So you mentioned about Web3 being a major, help and boost in your career. So can I drop the link to Web3 Bridge so that people can also check Web3 Bridge out in the description?
I'll link that to you. And the next round of application will be open this month. So if you are interested, give it. Although there are rounds of selection, but as long as you are good with the knowledge, you are good to go. Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. So for aspiring blockchain developers out there, and you are in Nigeria, So Web3 Bridge offers a system with, training. So for free, your feeding, accommodation, everything, internet is covered. So for the duration of that system, but you have to come with, as I said, collaboration and learning mindset. All right. So awesome, awesome. Thank you very much for that. Thank you for that, for that inspo. I wasn't expecting it, but thank you so much for bringing it up. So now, how do you deal with, so this feeling that, when you're in the Web2 space and you're working and your code is not running, like, how do you deal with it? Because I know Web3 blockchain technologies can be so frustrating. You said it at first. So how do you deal with it? I'm curious. I want to know how you deal with it because you are someone that is hard to like see you online. I hardly see your face and also. So how do you deal with it? Like, I think you're a private person, so I want to know about you.
Well, well,
No, come on, talk. I want to know.
sorry, I'm laughing,
No, it's all good.
but you cannot avoid. Last, today is Monday, right?
Yeah.
I was in a state of total confusion at some point last week, trying
Why?
to get some complex architecture working.
Okay.
I could not understand it. So basically, at every point in time, there will always be things you don't know. It is just knowing that at that point, okay, probably you are working towards a deadline. Is it actually a realistic deadline? So if it is a realistic deadline, what do you know? What do you need to know? If you can figure out those things, then you can be able to like way step by step from there. That's just it. The even from like I think I was on Twitter some weeks back, and this person said I've been in the tech space for about 25 years, and every time I'm speaking to people, I still feel like I don't know it. So it's just you're working on it's you're talking to the system, allowing computer architecture to do your bidding. So it's not the same way it works with like communicating with human beings. So that's just basically how it is. Yeah.
All right, awesome, awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for that. So many people out there might be frustrated. So people are actually taking Web3 courses, blockchain courses, and are actually frustrated. So you guys are not alone. We are all in this together. So that's basically it. So what's your take on Web3 hackathons? Are they nice ways to like learn and be good and become a pro?
They are like a perfect avenue for you to get industry experience
Okay.
because in hackathons, basically, you build projects within a limited time frames. And just basically with hackathons, you move from the process of ideation to creating an MVP, which is the minimum viable product. So, and within hackathons, you learn to collaborate, like build something within a short space of time and see how you can improve on that. So, as you are learning, part of the things you should add to your checklist while building and learning should be hackathons because you are going to like gain industry knowledge and it can when you build in hackathon win prices, it can be like a good leverage for you to like get your own startup, get job offers and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So thank you very much. Thank you so much for that. So guys, hackathons are very, very important too. So it helps you to build, be recognized. Okay, so it's all good, no problem. Thank you very much for that answer. So now, what's your advice for aspiring people that are out there? There are some people that don't even have, computer science knowledge. There are some people that like, there are so many people that are trying to like kickstart their journey in blockchain space, have a career in blockchain. I'm sure you did not study anything related to computer science. I'm very, very sure. You did not study anything related to computer science. So, and CVs are not that important in this blockchain space because, as you said, come with what you know, show value that, okay, I can do this for your company. This is what I have built, and also, so you understand. So, what's your advice? What's your advice?
Yeah, I don't have any sales degree.
Okay, okay,
I don't have science. I don't even do anything relating to maths. I study
Okay.
microbiology. And yeah, so basically, just to correct something, CV are actually important, but not in the way we see them in the, let's say, the normal traditional environment of like, I have to say, I have this degree, I have this degree. No, in that CV, you can highlight the stuff you've done, which can between the hackathons you've gone to, what you were able to build. Those are the stuff you should like put out in your CV. That's it from me. Yeah.
Okay. No problem. Thank you very much for that answer. So what I asked that, what's your advice? Because we are coming to the end of the session. So I just want to know what's your advice for aspiring blockchain developers, what are the things that you would like them not to do, the things you want them to do, the common mistakes you made while you were actually building your own career in blockchain space.
Well, when you say building career, I'm still in my early days.
Okay.
Let me put it that
Okay.
way. I'm still in my early days, but what I just say is start now.
All right.
That's the only thing I can tell you.
That's that's
You have a
that's
lot of
short and very, very deep. It's short and deep.
a lot of doubts. Just start now. The answer has to come at
All right, no problem. Thank you very much. So, thank you, Abims. Thank you so much for joining today's session. You guys, you heard it from him. He's a blockchain developer. Well, let me call him a smart contract developer at Web3 Bridge, and it's actually good. It's very, very good. It's very, very good. So, he's telling you that you can start now. You can start now. You don't necessarily need um a CS degree to get started on building your own career. And he made mention of the Web3 bridge. So I'm going to include a link in the description below to check out the Web3 bridge for the folks that in Nigeria. And I think you can actually, join the program online. You can participate online, right?
Yeah, like we are actually currently located, let me put it that way, we are currently located in Nigeria, but we have students from different parts of the world, from Kenya, India, and different parts of the world. So,
all right. So you've heard it from me. So you can also enroll and participate and kickstart your career. Just 16 weeks. And trust me, if you are diligent and you are really focused, and trust me, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. So thank you so much for watching, guys. And Mr. Abims, thank you so much for joining this session. And till next time, bye bye, guys.